Good evening and welcome to the South Zone Big Four semi-finals. We've got PITCHMEN up against Union SAMBA Youths. It's a pretty long name now. The Union Football Club SAMBA Youths. So those are the two teams as they get ready for action here. The referees are out and the teams are out as the action is about to kick off here in semi-final number one. As we've got the Samba Youth team in white and black and the PITCHMEN team in it's a gray with green socks and black pants. The third team on the pitch, the referees, Mr. Cleavon Joseph, AR1 Gerard Davis, and AR2 is Mr. Adrian Kaulas. So that's the refereeing team. Now we'll go to the starting lineups for the Union boys as they are on screen. We've got the captain, Irvin Williams. He'll be sporting number 10 jersey. Silas Cooper, number 24. Number 20, Cadell Pierre. Number 12, Aaron Rodney. Number 3, Jazine Dottin. Number 9, Jamali Barkley. Number 21, Donnell Charles. Number 8, Maurice Dick. Number 11, Tariq Lee. Remember that name. In goal, number 99, Jaden Cooper. And rounding off the starting lineup, Josiah Cooper. So it's Aiden Turner and Josiah Cooper rounds off the starting lineup in number 26 for the PITCHMEN team, the boys from the Bray. We've got starting Omari Beard. He'll be sporting number 19, Josiah Beard, number 7. Tiquan Rodriguez, number 6. Number 10, Akinula Goodridge. Number 24, and in goal, Shakim Darius. Number 11, Matthew Khan. As we've got the kickoff, the boys Samba Youths, an early ball out. It's overhit a bit and it goes out. So for the PITCHMEN team, we've got Tyrese Montano, number 9. Abon Francis, number 3. Nkosi Charles, number 8. And Malachi Critchlow, number 13. Rounding off the starting lineups, we've got number 5, Marcus Mason, and number 20, Brent Plenty. Plenty there, making that pass. The ball is played through, but it's cleared up at the back, banged forward. PITCHMEN just puts it up. It's a bit of a foot race. The big stopper comes across, uses a bit of the hand, but the referee says it's legally so. That's the big man at the back, the number 3. Dottin. But here comes PITCHMEN. Ball played forward. Looking for movement. His head is up at all times there. It was Khan. Good defensive header. As both teams are yet to really settle themselves. A strong challenge. The referee says all ball. Ball played out wider. Good control here. But then he would have strayed. In fact, the referee calling for an infringement. That's the big number 9, Barkley. Look at it again. That's a beautiful ball across. Well controlled by Barkley. But the referee says he was impeded unfairly there by Kadeem Alexander. And looking to stand over the ball here is none other but Maurice Dick. He's got a very intelligent left boot. He's going to be curling this one in. The big guys from the back, they've loaded the area. As the referee has also issued a yellow card to Kadeem Alexander. So let's look at the delivery. It's curling in. Oh, it's gone through. Oh, no, it's well saved. So it's looked like it to have gotten past the keeper, but he did well. And then we have the transitional attack here. Ball played early here forward. It was aimed at the captain, Josiah Baird. He's going to be a handful there. but it was played into touch. So it's going to be a throw-in. Alexander with the throw-in. Still Alexander. Aimed at plenty, but it's cleaned up. Falls to Tariq Lee. Remember that name, the former St. Benedict's College man. It was a teasing cross, but it's broken up. So the two teams yet to really settle. A lot of ball tennis taking place as it's just headed clear. Khan. It's good skill by Matthew Khan. And he plays this one forward to Baird. Still Joshua Baird, but then the keeper comes out and averts all danger. That's Romano Sterling. Early released here. That's a brilliant first touch there by Barkley. Look at that. Remember that battle between Barkley and Alexander. Khan. Brent Plenty trying to get Khan going, but it's a bit overhit. And it's going to be just ushered out by Donnell Charles. He takes a quick throw in, throws it into his keeper. That's Sterling. Sterling across the back to Dunton. Dunton trying to get Barkley going, but a bit overhit. He apologizes as the ball goes out of play. So yes, if you're just joining us, you're watching the Big Four action in the South Zone, SFA, sorry, as we watch that replay there. A bit of hands there by Dutton. It's going to be cool. You have to watch those hands, though. He's gotten away with one there as the ball goes out of play. As the coaches for the respective teams, you've got the coach Anton Koshi for the Samba Youth, the Samba Union Samba team. Ball banged upfield. Early ball over. Falls to Barkley. Barkley, he has two for company. Loses out. Brent Plenty. Exchanging passes. Tariq Lee. Good skill, but he loses out as well. So a bit of scrappy play at this point here. Both teams yet to really settle and put the ball on the ground and get their passing game going. But some good skill there by Tariq Lee. Goes past two. That's a beautiful ball early, but it's broken up. And here comes the boys from LeBray. Pitchmen on the attack. Ball played through. Keeper comes out and cleans it easily. Yes, Sterling. Bangs it up looking for Barkley, but it's overhit. Goes out into touch, so it's going to be a throw-in to the Pitchmen team. They're kicking from left to right on your screen. Baird, the captain, looking for Khan. Khan with a good take. Plays it back in field. Is he onside? He is. They'll get a corner there. So early signs of life here from the Pitchmen team. As we look at it again, it was a nice ball through here by Omari Baird, but then came off the defender. So it's Khan curling it in, headed clear. Brent Plenty in pursuit. He allows it to go out for a throw. Plenty aimed at Baird. That's Josiah. It is. Plenty able to control his header. Tariq Lee. Strong challenge there by Alexander. He's already found himself in the referee's book, but he's showing that he's up to the task here. Teasing ball broken up as Barkley just coming in field and then it's given away cheaply, but it falls here to the captain who plays it wider to Lee. Lee with the quick legs. Back to Lee. Still Tariq Lee. It's fallen nicely here for Barkley. He goes down in the area. No call by the referee. As the keeper comes and claims, it was Tariq Lee causing all sort of confusion here. And this is a beautiful ball through. Barkley should have done better. He tried to draw the foul from Alexander. The referee said fair play. And that ball just going out of play here. So it's going to be a throw-in to the Samba Union team, formerly Samba Youths. And the big stopper goes to take that throw-in. The big man, Jasneel Daunton, thrown in, headed clear, and then a partial clearance there by it was Khan. Not the best of clearances, but the referee has spotted an infringement. The man in the center, and he calls things to a halt. And there again, he just saying that the ball was not properly positioned when that free kick was quickly taken. So just about 8 minutes, 42 seconds, just under 9 minutes gone in this one. An interesting and epic clash here between the Samba Youths. Keep calling them Samba Youths. In fact, it's Union Samba team. Of course, a partnership between the Samba Football Club and the Union Football Club and Samba Youths. Playing in the South Zone, but they are satellite teams throughout Trinidad and Tobago as they try to really rise the stock of football in Trinidad and Tobago, providing youths with opportunities to increase and showcase their talent. Ball goes all the way through, and the keeper Sterling comes and claims early ball downfield onto the feet of Lee. They're trying to do a bit too much. There was the captain, Irvin Williams. He's a tireless worker on top. Daunton just kept pushing off the player and winning the ball. And here comes the Samba team. Ball played through, but it's going to go straight into the arms of goalkeeper. That's Dairas. His long kick downfield is broken up. Beard, good defensive header. The infringement having occurred. They're just being tripped up unintentionally. That's Charles. As the Samba team look to bring that. We know when we hear Samba, it's the Brazilian magic. Ball aimed at Barclay. Barclay, he was in a battle there with Akinola Gregory. Akinola Gregory, player with Pro League experience. As we look at it again there, beautiful ball through. But Akinola Gregory just using the experience to put his body between the man and the ball. The foul being called by the referee. So it's going to be the keeper, Darius. He sends his troops downfield. Good defensive header here. Almost falling to Williams, but doing good defensive duties at the back for the Trim. Jamal Trim playing for Pitchmen, former Mova Caledonia man. He played last season in the CPFL with the Mova unit. He's back home to his Pitchman team in the South Zone. Ball thrown in. Headed clear. So it's going to have to be retaken here. Thrown into the area, it's flicked on. But it goes into the hands of goalkeeper Darius. He gets the early release aimed at Baird. It's gotten to him. And the referee calls for the infringement. Look at it again. It's a beautiful one-time ball. The defense was at odds at ends. And he's called for the infringement. He's called for the handle ball on the attacker. But I'm sure if we get one more view of that, we'll see it was the defender who handled the ball. Ball played out wider here. Rodriguez, Taquan Rodriguez. He's shown that can be a handful. Still can. Goes out, and it's going to be a goal kick. Can is appealing there for that ball. All he'll have to do is retrieve. Gives it to goalkeeper Sterling. So both teams are more dependent on the direct approach. They're not trying to build the balls out of the back. They're trying to get it into their skillful forwards. As this one is aimed at Barkley. How often has we call his name Jamali Barkley? A bit of a heavy touch. Does well, but good defensive duties there by Alexander. Just making himself big. Kadeem Alexander, and screening out the ball. So it's been from one end of the field to the other. As finally, pitchmen. And then the commentators curse. They go for that long ball again. It's taken down by Barkley. Can he keep this in play? He does. Brent Plenty doing the defensive duties. And then he came and put up his movie tongue screen. Well, in this part of the island, you'll have to call it the C3 screen. That's where the big screens are in South. Ball thrown backward to the keeper. He bangs it upfield. That's Darius. He was aiming to get Khan going. Headed clear. But in with a defensive pass. It's been backed and forth, but this can be dangerous here. Tariq Lee doing what he does best, blows past his man, ball across. Oh, and he just skies that one. Arriving late was Murray's Dick, and with the goal at his mercy, he bled over Tariq Lee. A moment of magic, unlocking the defense. A beautiful ball across. It was into the right area, and Dick, arriving late, was unable to get the laces through, and he banged it over the top of the crossbar. So it's signs of life here from the Union Samba boys, as definitely you can see what they're trying to do. Not building the ball from the back. It's all been get the ball to the forwards and let them do what they have to do. And of course, if there's one man who can wave his magic wand, it's Tariq Lee. Barkley, he's been involved in a lot. Dunton goes back to his keeper. Oh. And he gives it away. He's off his line. Oh, cleared out. As everyone is blaming each other there. Sterling, the keeper, just giving it away cheaply. Not the best of touches, and then he just gave that ball away to Akinola Gregory. He tried to get Rodriguez going. Was defended, but here comes Tariq Lee. Dick, but good defensive duties there by Jamal, coming across and doing the needful. The big stopper for the pitchmen team. Jamal Trim, as we see the captain, Irvin Williams, not looking the happiest of our players there. Ball thrown in, Lee Dick across to, that was Barkley. Dunton goes back, then they just hack it forward. Good defensive header. Plenty, doing plenty of work in the midfield. Dunton losing his footing. It can be dangerous. Ball across, is he onside? Yes, he is. The keeper comes and does well. That's Sterling, just comes, claims, and then he begins the restart. Ball headed on. Williams! Oh my goodness. What an opportunity there. There was a clash ahead. Look at it. The defender not getting it. Williams was judged to be onside, and he had the goal to his mercy. Used his left foot. A tame effort in the end. So the Union Samba boys will think that they should be up. They've gotten Really two golden opportunities. The Pitchman team, though, they would think that they should also have been on the scorecard with the misplaced pass. Union boys just having a discussion with the referee. And he's dragging himself up after that heavy clash. That's Josiah Cooper. It's going to be Maurice Dick. Maurice Dick, he's got a very intelligent left boot. Can he get it on target? Can he ask questions here? It's into the arms of the goalkeeper. Really ball. Rodriguez, strong challenge. The referee says a fair one. Barkley finds Lee. Lee always loves to get going with those quick feet that he has. He's using his quick foot for defense. And the ball just coming off of Omari Beard. Ball thrown forward, aimed at the captain. The referee says illegal. He's using his body legally. He's a big man, Irvin Williams. Jamal Trim, no small man. His name may be Trim, but he's a big unit as well. As the Pitchman team finally putting down the ball and looking to build from the back. Beard coming for it. Comes across to Alexander. Alexander cutting inside. It was aimed at the other Beard. They lose out. Here comes the Union Samba. But it's going on a play. It's going to be a throwing to the Pitchman team. Ball thrown inside. Ball is thrown in. Brent Plenty. Ball is taken down. Plenty trying to control the middle passage here. Beard trying to exchange passes with his defender. Goes out of play. It's going to be a throw in here to the Pitchman team. The team really based in Labrie. Beard. Going out of play, and it's another throwing to the Pitchman team. So the game finally settling down. It started at a breakneck pace. Ball thrown in. It's true, he's inside. 1-on-1, oh my goodness. He still has the opportunity. That's Beard. And into this. So what an opportunity there by Josiah Beard. It was a beautiful ball through. Look at it. He was onside. The hands were up. The referee's flag stayed down. And yeah, with two men lurking in the area, he attempted to score. It's going to be a corner. Driven across. It's banged forward. And it goes all the way through to goalkeeper Darius. So Darius, he bangs it. Headed out. So it's going to be throwing to the Pitchman team. So both teams having opportunities to get the names on the scorecard. A beautiful piece of skill here. He's bursting into the area. Ball across. Daunting. Call for the stamping infringement there is Brent Plenty. So plenty of action here at the Skinners Park, the home of football in South Trinidad. The fans continue to fill in here. And if you're just wondering what you're watching, it's the South Zone Big Four semi-final. It's SAMBA Youths in white and black up against the Pitchmen. As we see two youths just sitting outside. I want to correct myself, it's a Union Samba team. Ball thrown forward. And it's Barkley just pushing over Akinula Gregory. Akinula Gregory, a very experienced campaigner at the top level in Trinidad and Tobago. Would have played with Club Sando as well as Civic. So he's a man who's been around. He knows what it takes to compete at this level. It's going to be a throw-in. Taken down. That's a heavy touch there by Rodriguez. He just bumps into Dunton. Shows that he doesn't get an early throw taken. Some good work there. And he gives it away cheaply there, Omari Baird. Then he wins it back. And trying to exchange passes with Akinola Gregory. Doesn't work out. Oh, an awful challenge. Lucky not to get into the referee's book. He goes down in a bundle there. That's Marcus Mason. Oh, he just crashed into the player really. Coming out the worst for it as he remains down. Clumsy challenge to say the least. The physio jogs on as the pitchman team just waiting. See what's seems to be a dead leg. Normally when you get that knee or elbow into the meaty part of the leg. Physio walking out with 2 bottles of water. I guess that water, normally they walk out with a magic spray, so it has to be magic water. I keep the soda, so a lot of choices are wrong. Probably it has some miraculous power. Ball whipped in. It goes over. So it's gonna be free kick to the Pitchmen team. Of course, it's the SFA semi-finals in the Big Four, and it's Pitchmen 0, Union Samba 0. Here comes Samba. Captain there, not looking very Brazilian-like, trying to go for the spectacular. Look at it, one touch and banging it. So to keep off his line, the intention was good, the skill level not to match. As yes, we see some of the fans here. They're coming out as they support this South Zone semi-final. Of course, hats off to the South Zone Southern Football Association. They're one of the few zones that have been really had a full schedule of matches. Alexander just winning a throwing for his team. One throw downfield, trying to get Rodriguez going. Defender tracking and clearing it out. And then they leave it for Alexander, Kareem Alexander. He has a long throw on him. Rodriguez back to Alexander. Is he onside? Is offside. So the flag going up. Bit of a delayed flag. as long as it's on time. Lee, this can be dangerous. He's free of foot. Lee into the area. Lee with a shot! Across the face of the goal there. But it goes for a throw, not even for a corner. It was headed on there by the skipper Williams. Lee took one touch to control, two to look up. And then he tried to slash it into the far corner. Went all the way across and out for a throw-in for the pitchmen team. So this seems to be the way this game is going to be played. It's going to be played with lots of counters. A lot of the direct play. Here comes Samba trying to build things up. And the ball just goes out of play. As Dunton put the throw in. Back to Dunton. Dunton tries to put the early ball in. It's cut out. So it's going to be throw in. Big stopper. Foraging forward. Centre back, as they call in the modern game. Ball headed out and over. It's going to be a corner. So applying some pressure here now, the Union Samba team. Of course, new persons in the coaching column of the Union Samba team. It's going to be Dick who's going to take this with the left boot. Whips it across. But the keeper is able to come and claim. Yeah, that's Darius. Referee calling for the infringement. And the attacking player just barging into him. Ball punted downfield. Will it be kept in play? Some strong challenges. The referee says it's going to be the pitchman ball. Ball across. The keeper comes. Sterling does well. Comes and claims. Lee. Akinla. Ball goes out of play. Ball thrown in. That's a good work there by Williams. He skips past the challenge of Trim. He's into the area. Ball across into the back of the net. Just like that, on the counter, Jamali Barkley. He puts his team up. We've been calling his name all afternoon long. And it was Union Samba who goes up 1-0. Some nice work there by the skipper, Irvin Williams. Hook off the challenge of Trim. Laid it on a platter for Barkley. And Barkley with a neat finish as he puts his team up 1-0. Union Samba dances as they lead 1-0. So Union Samba, after 32 minutes, they lead 1-0. Ball played forward. Dunton. It's a brilliant Excellent skill there by Tariq Lee. Comes in field, Dick. Oh, they're attacking in a flash here. The ball across. Trim does well. Oh, some good skills. So the Samba youths beginning to show that Brazilian flair. You're seeing those flicks and tricks that thrill us all here in Trinidad and Tobago. So the ball whipped across, headed clear. Matthew Khan, he goes back. As ball is played out. Akinula Gregory to Brent Plenty. Back to Gregory. Gregory the early ball across. Oh, brilliant defending there. It goes out for a goal kick. Brilliant last ditch defending as that ball was played across and the defender was able to get his body between the man and the ball. A beautiful 1-2 between Plenty and Gregory. And this ball was aimed, but coming across and putting his body on the line. And then it was finally cleared out. Ball is played up. As here comes the pitchmen team again. But they've gotten the ball forward. It's so standing over this one, we've got Marcus Mason. So, Marcus Mason. Oh, an awful attempt. As you see the captain, Irving, putting up his hands to signal 6. Something better suited for the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Not the Skinner Spark. Yeah, he went for power. No placement. As Sterling bangs this one upfield, aimed at Williams. Williams in a battle here with Jamal Trim. Irvin Williams has been a handful up front. Ball headed forward. Dunton just allowing this ball to run, takes his time, picks it up, and then he just bangs it forward, trying to get Barkley going. Unable to keep it in play. Dunton hasn't been really accurate with his distribution from the back. Dick going down. The referee says it's fair. Baird. Omari Baird trying to do too much. He loses out. And then Akinola Gregory, just fouling. So they're going to be taking Dunton. Cleared up field. Akidula Gary picks up. And the winning out here. The ball is played through Williams. Still Williams. Irvin Williams, the captain. He puts his name on the scorecard. What a run by the big man as he doubles his team's advantage. He may be crying a bit of age wrong, but he's aged but not cold as he celebrates, takes a rest, and about the ball was played through here. He shook off 2 challenges. Look at it. Rode that challenge, rode the other, and then composed himself and put it into the back of the net. Irvin Williams, you beauty, as Samba doubles the advantage. They lead 2-0. So pitchmen, they're under problems here now. They need to stop the bleeding. They're down 2-0. Ball cleared out. Here. Ball thrown in. It's gone out of play. So it's going to be a goal kick here as Sterling, I think pitchmen, they've had some opportunities, but they've not taken them. The side, Union Samba, though, they've taken 2 of the opportunities, and they lead 2-0 in this semi-final number 1 in the SFA. As Alexander with the throw-in. Bit of pushing. The referee says it's legal, and it's just been cleared up. Taking no prisoners. Tariq Lee. As it's just out of play there. That's Barkley. Goes out of play as Darius. As here comes pitchmen trying to at least put 1 back before the halftime whistle, but they've conceded a possession here again. It's with the dangerous Lee. Goes past his man, he's offside. The flag would have gone up on the far side. And they banged it forward. Williams has come now into the midfield. And he's just it's going to be a free kick here. Pitchman. He drives it into the wall. And the ball played out. Jamal Trim throws it in. Khan, heavy touch. Brent Plenty. Alexander. Ball floated across. But the flag went up. The ball just goes out. As one of the Samba youth players have gone down. He's off the field though, but the referee just stopping as he's holding that hamstring area. Charles. So Charles, he's on the ground, but they restarted. Ball played upfield. Hit it out. Thrown into Khan as the PITCHMEN team trying to respond here. They find themselves down. That's Tariq Lee. Bangs this one up. His captain always a willing runner. And he's able to play it. Goes out. So Williams, always a willing runner. Irvin Williams. There he's again holding off. He's able to get a shot off, but it's not on target. So the PITCHMEN team, although they're trying to get an equalizing goal, they definitely need to look out because this Union Samba team are really electric on the counter. So another infringement here. So there wouldn't be much more time left. Right. So standing. Ball floated across. It was aimed at Jamal Trim. Just out of the reach of Jamal Trim. The ball banged upfield. And that's the halftime whistle. So at the half in this one, in the SFA Big Four semifinals, Union Samba, they lead 2-0. They've gotten their goal off the boot of Jamali Barkley and their impressive skipper, Irvin Williams. They lead 2-0. We go to the break. When we come back, we have more action. Welcome back to the Skinner's Park as we get ready for second of action in semi-final number 1. It's Pitchmen up against Union Samba. Union Samba, they lead at the half, 2-0. They got their goals off the boot of Jamali Barkley and their impressive and inspirational captain Irvin Williams. Pitchmen on the kickoff, and they just kicking the ball directly forward. It goes into the arms of goalkeeper Sterling as the ball is banged upfield here. Pitchmen playing in grey and black. Jamal Trim called for the infringement, trying to just bundle his way through. Quickly taken by Dick. Ball across early. It falls to heavy touch. And then called for the infringement. Jamali Barkley there with a glorious opportunity to put the ball into the back of the net. Headed clear. Falls the bed. One bed to the other. And then to Matthew Khan. Going all the way back. And trying to do too much there was Omari Bed. Some good football here by the Pitchmen team. Maintaining good possession. The ball is bouncing off of Bed there. As the ball goes out of play. Ball is thrown backward. And he would just have straight into an offside position. There was Matthew Khan. Ball banged upfield. Ball played forward. Ball strong. Another foul there by Jamal Trim. He'll have to look at himself. Dick stands over this ball. Maurice Dick. And it's played through. Cleared out. Played through here to Wrigley. In a foot race. He loses out as they trying to bounce the ball out the back here. The Pitchmen team, they're able to beat that press. And that goes out of play. So it's going to be a throw in here. So Pitchmen here. And the ball played out. As it's played back there to Mason, and Mason trying to get it. It goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick. So it's going to be Darius. In fact, Shakim still in. Still in, bangs it forward. It goes into the hands of Darius. So this game has really been a direct game. Both teams just trying to get the balls into their forwards. It's true here. Sterling comes out and does well there. Coming out bravely. Claims it. Gets the ball to Lee. Lee losing out. Baird, the early ball. But then straight in the hands of Sterling. So the keepers are being the most active on both teams, and not from shots or anything like that, but just the ball going up and down the park. And it's an infringement, so it's going to be a free kick. Ball played forward. Good defensive header. But the man goes down under it. Mason there with the challenge. But it seemed to be a clash of heads. Ball was played over the top. It's really an elbow. The defender Marcus just protecting himself really. He's up though. Josiah Cooper. So it's going to be a throwing. Yeah. Charles. Straight into the hands of the keeper. Akinola Gregory. He's dragged to the ground. The referee allowed the advantage to be played. And it just goes for a corner. The referee allowing the opportunity, the advantage should be played here. Beard picked up because the flag went up. And there it was just deflected out. So it's going to be a corner. And walking across to take this kick is going to be Omari Ben. Ben. So Ben swings it in. It's headed clear. Was as far as Lee. But then the referee calls for a handle ball. Sterling. That's Romano Sterling. He's had a good game. Ball banged downfield, aimed at Tariq Lee. He cannot pull it in. It goes out for a throw-in. So just about 54 minutes gone. Union Samba, they lead 2-0. And here they come again. Ball going out of play off of Lee, and it's going to be a throw-in to PITCHMEN. PITCHMEN really trying to get at least one goal. Charles, the substitute, with a bit of a heavy touch. Trying to be cheeky, there was Cooper. Quickly take on this throw. And it's just banged upfield. So they're responding to the pressure here. That's the Samba, the Union Samba team. They're just clang the ball out. Charles Khan. Akinola Gregory falls to the substitute. He's not got a very good touch there. That's Nathaniel Dyer. And Trim has come from the back there. Jamal Trim. He's trying to lift his team, trying to urge them forward. Sterling. Awful clash here. He just really just going through the defender there. That was, in fact, that was Donnell Charles. He just went through. Khan. He's actually flattened him. The referee just having a chat there. As we see Khan able to come to his feet. Handshakes. In fact, it's actually Nola Gregory. Ball floated. It's a good turn there by Williams. And Marcus is going to find themselves in the referee's book, definitely there. Because he used the hand. That's Marcus Mason. A good talking to, though, by the referee. He'll be warning him that this is the last time he'll be allowing him such a leeway. Ball floated across. It's headed up into the air. Joseph goes out of play. That's Cooper, sorry. Josiah Cooper. Trim goes back to his keeper. Some good skill at the back. That's Darius. Showing some good skill. What goes out of play? Marcus Mason through the upfield. Free. Ball banged upfield. So, ball played through. Ben. Ball slipped through. King. Khan, sorry. Let's go out. It goes out into for a corner. Ball floated across. Cleared. Barkley. And he's bursting into the area here, Cooper. But some good work there by Trim. Able to recover. Ball played forward. Ben. Omari. Oh, it's a strong tackle. Quickly taken corner. And another corner. So, Donnell Charles, he's down and he's holding that hamstring again. As they try to deal with the corner flag here. Charles's tongue. He's pounding the ground. He's in pain. Played forward as Barkley. The referee calls for the infringement. Mason takes it quickly. Comes center. Trying to exchange passes. There was Alexander Anna. That's Josiah Ben. Quickly taken through. As the ball goes back. Darius. That's a brilliant ball. Oh, is he onside? He's offside. But he made a telling run there. That was a beautiful ball. Crossfield. But he would have just straight into an offside position. Ball banged out. And Barkley is making himself a handful. The referee points the other way. And that ball banged off. Trim bangs it off the defender. That's Dick and Trim having a couple of words. It's going to be a throw-in. Dick really saying what you're doing to Jamal there. The referee calling both players across, having a word with them. So it's thrown forward. And here comes Union Samba, but they lose out. It's a beautiful 1-2, but the defender comes and clears it out. Ball goes out. Trim, he's been putting in a really urgent work here. But as the pitchman team try, ball is through. It's straight into the hands of the goalkeeper Sterling. Another player from the Union Samba team has stayed Dong, and that's Josiah Cooper. As the physiotherapist Joseph Ruplal has come on. So he Josiah Cooper just has to walk off. The referee looking to restart. He gives it to Sterling. Ball banks forward. Chest headed out there by Rennie. Ball banged upfield. It goes out of play. So PITCHMEN trying to really ball cleared up and out. Ball played through. Good work by Baird. Is he onside? The flag has stayed down. The ball across. Oh, how do you miss from there? My goodness me. It was a beautiful build-up play by Baird. And he laid it on a platter. That's Josiah Baird. Look at it here. And Rodriguez with the ball across. The substitute, he didn't even get it on target. That was Dublin. Shaquille Dublin with the awful miss. And Union Samba, they've dodged the proverbial bullet here as PITCHMEN continue to miss the mark. If we're allowing the advantage to be played. Alexander trying to come forward. As it's gonna be throwing here. That ball just headed up in the air, goes out, and it's going to be another throw here for the Union Samba team. Remember, they lead this one 2-0. Dunton headed on. Darius. Quickly taken. Ball floated across. He's not able to keep it in play. So it's going to be a throwing here. Romano Sterling. And the referee's here. He's giving out some instruction there to Cordell Pierre. Ball banged. Oh, it's an awful kick by Sterling. But Beard was unable to put it on target. Ball played forward. Some good skill here by Omari Beard. Ball cleared forward. Some good work there by Mason. Strides forward, but in a heavy touch. Ball back into the arms of the goalkeeper. Ball goes back. He bangs it forward. And it's played out. So it's gonna go. So Marcus Mason with the train. Ball thrown in, it's headed across in the area. But the keeper comes, Sterling does well. As it's banged upfield. And it's straight into the arms of Darius. And this ball is banged up. Good skill there by Lee. Good save there by Darius. But Tariq Lee with some trickery. As he definitely put on the samba here. Flicking it over the defender's head. Got back onto it. And then the keeper came and made himself big. So look at it again. Tariq Lee with this piece of trickery. As goes out a good save. So remember that name, Tariq Lee. It's going to be a corner, though, for the Union Samba team. Ball played through. Played out. But there's some substitutions taking place. And off goes Barkley. So Jamali Barkley, his time on the pitch is up. Ball floated across. Some good skill there by Dublin. Ball floated back in and straight in the hands of Darius. So this is the second half. I've seen the Pitchmen team launch some very interesting attacks, but they've been unable to just get that final quality in the final third, as we saw there. So it's going to be a throw-in. Strong challenge. Goes out for corner. Across, headed clear. Williams. Ball played wider. And it goes out of play. So it's going to be throw in as the pitchman team with Beard bangs it forward. Some strong play. Ball played wider. Ball played wider. Doubling, oh, it's into the back of the net. So pitchman pull one back. Akinola Gregory, the man, he picks the ball up and runs away. Pitchmen, they've been knocking, and finally the answer as they draw one back. A beautiful ball by Dublin. Well met by Akinola Gregory. Kung Fu style, putting it into the back of the net, and they cut the advantage in half. But here comes Tariq Lee. Ball goes out of play. So it looks to be an exciting 13 or so minutes left. Ah, he's offside. But it was pushed over the bar. But Irvin Williams, there, the captain, looking to get back that 2-goal advantage. And the Union Samba team putting that ball down and beginning to knock it around. The substitute, that's Louison. Three substitutions about to be made. So they're trying to slow down the game here, the Union Samba team. Flicked on. Tariq Lee flashing over. Darius. Ball played through. Ball cleared out. And it goes down. So Jamil Dunton has gone down. Getting some hydration from Physio Joey. And there goes the dreaded curling finger, which means a signal substitution. As we see. So Pitchman So Sterling. Ball thrown forward. So there's a foul taking place. So standing over the ball is Marcus. Missed another shot. Deflected out. And it's a head injury. So it's going to be a corner here for the pitchmen team, as they're pushing here, really trying to get back on even clay. Ball footed across. So there's infringement in the area. Ball banged forward. Headed clear by Trim. There he is again there, battling. Foul throw. Not often you see foul throws at this level. Headed forward. In the area. Good tackle. It had to be on time, and it was by Trim. Trim again. He's had an awesome game, really, for his team. Williams chesting down. They try to play through, but it's going straight into the arms of goalkeeper Darius. He gets a quick restart. Falls to Rodriguez, and he flashes wide. Stood in. Headed clear. It's a really poor giveaway. Ball is in. But that's a good. Ball goes all the way through. Goes out of play. He's taking his time now, Sterling. Ball point up field. And it goes all the way through to Darius. And Darius picks it up. Quick restart to Mason. Mason. Beard goes down. That's Omari. He's told to get up by the referee. Ball played through. Some good defensive work there at the back by Francis. And it's going to be an infringement. So Jamal Trim, the former Mover Caledonia man, stands over this one. Also standing next to him is Nathaniel Dyer. Dyer decides that he's going to take it. Ball played into the wall. And it's a penalty here. And Francis is being called across. It's a handle ball. It's a good work, some good work here. Look at it. The early ball through, and Captain Fantastic Williams was able to, but then, but I think it should be a foul because the foul occurred firstly when the player went down. But the referee has pulled out his book. But the referee has pointed to the spot. So it's going to be a penalty. Keeper Darius. He's going to be up against Maurice Dick. It's into the back of the net. Dick celebrates and Samba. They do their dance. It's Union Samba 3-0. And it seems to be game, set, and match in this one. Samba Youths, they lead Pitchmen 3 goals. Dick sending goalkeeper Darius the wrong way. And that looks like all she wrote in this one. Not much time left. As substitutions being made. In comes in number 6. That's Marcus John. Ball corral there. And it's banged up field. Cleared out there by that was Marcus Mason. So pitchmen, they played entertaining football. They were always in it, but they were unable to put away the opportunities. And in the end, Union Samba did dance their way into the finals. Ball floated over, and it goes all the way through. So not much more time left in this one. So it's going to be a free kick. Ben. Played wider. And there's an infringement and a penalty. Look at it here again. So it's a penalty here. Dyer stands over this one. So Dyer stands over this one. Daniel Dyer. Is there still a twist in the third? He put it into the back of the net. So he pulls one back. So it's 3-2. Don't know how much more time is left in this one. Look at it again. The keeper throws the right side, but a well-taken penalty. So all of 5 goals in semi-final number 1 here at the Skidders Park as ball played forward. They throw it back. Trying to be too cheeky there was Darius. He's forced to put it out for a throw. Ball thrown in. Ball flashed across. It's cleared. Shot from distance. So the pitchman team, they're trying to really get at least 1 goal back to push things into extra time. Ball banged forward. Hit it up. And that's the final whistle at the end of it all. Union SAMBA, they dance their way to the final. They hold on for an exciting 3-2 victory over the pitchmen of La Brea. We go into the break. When we come back, we'll have second half action in the second semifinals, where the two teams look to book their place in the finals as well. But it was an interesting and exciting clash. Union SAMBA getting their goals off the boot of Jamali Barkley. Then their captain, Irvin, doubled the advantage. The advantage was halved by Akinola Gregory. And then a penalty later on really looked to put things to bed when Dyer stepped up and put the ball past Davis. But then, with a twist looking to take place, it was at the other end that a penalty was given to the pitchmen team. And that was Dyer who put it past the goalkeeper Sterling to make it 3-2. But in the end, time ran out, and the Union SAMBA, they win this one 3-2. See you on the other side.